Hi everybody, this is Beth McCullough. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Des Moines, Iowa. And I do live videos every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central with my sweet husband, Steve.
Hi everybody.
Look at all our friends that are here already. Bev, are you bragging that you're in Florida? Well, we're in cold Iowa.
It is cold.
Bridget, is so good to see you. I'm glad you set a timer. I'm glad you're here tonight. We've missed you. Hello, Karen. Karen is from Oregon. Welcome. Holly. I'm going to turn this a little bit, Steve, because I love seeing everyone's comments. Holly's from South Dakota. Patty from Texas. Linda Lace from Wisconsin. Shirley from Cedar Rapids. Shirley, you win the prize of being closest to my house, I think. Cool in North Carolina. Hello, Beth Merkel. Thanks for joining us again. Tony and Jean, wow, you guys, thank you so much for joining. Tonight, we are going to make this fun fold, which is super easy and super fun. And I have some things to show you before we do that. So if you would let me know where you're from. Okay, Barb Kingsley's on. My dear friend really is the closest. How many miles are you from me, Barb?
Just a couple.
So tell us where you're from and what it's like where you're at. What's the temperature here, Steve? 40 maybe?
Yeah, it's supposed to be back up in the 50s tomorrow. So we shouldn't complain.
It has been cold. So still on Monday, I made this way ahead of time. This is my voting card for this month. It's going to be on my blog on Monday. I would love it if you would go to stampingmom.com. It's card number 3. And vote for this. This is an origami card, and if you missed it last week, hello there, Wendy Morell. We've missed you too. You can see this on my blog on Monday, and I'd appreciate it if you would vote for this card. So, look what's in front of me. We got new product, and I don't know if you can see it, but this is the Stamp Camp. It is February 10th and 11th, 2024. Here's what you have to buy from me using my host code. You want to buy it right away in January. If you're a demo and you're going to buy it in December, you just need to buy, the total is $78.75. You can buy whatever you want in January, $78.75 with my host code. Still get the Stamp Camp free. This is the bundle. It's called Notes of Nature. And it might be different than your typical bundle, but it's got great sentiments, just a little note to say hello. Today is all about you. Happy birthday. It has the great speckles. Who remembers Gorgeous Grunge? People bought that just to have the speckled background. Well, you get it here. And then the dies. I can't wait to make things with these dies. This is really interesting and perfect for this gold leather trim that would go through that. And I also love the way that leaf works. But I will start showing you samples soon. So to buy the Stamp Camp from me, what you need is the Notes of Nature bundle, the gold leather trim, these very cute, can you see these? Cork, adhesive back cork rounds. And let me show you this DSP. I don't think we've ever had DSP this pretty and on every sheet. So tell me when you can see the gold sheen.
I can see it.
Can you see it? Every single sheet is just gorgeous. And then on the back, there's some very fun DSP too, but I love the front. So if you don't know about my Stamp Camp, it's with me and 12 other demos from around the world. You're going to get a card kit to make 13 cards. With that comes a written tutorial and a video tutorial. Then on the day of the Stamp Camp, you get 13 live videos with 13 more cards. So you're going to have at least 26 cards, and they're going to be gorgeous. So you don't want to miss it. So you can order $78.75 from me using my host code. And if you're worried we're going to run out of this, which it seems like we usually do, you can order that in December. Customers can't order until January. But if you are on and you've done the Stamp Camps before, would you comment and tell me one of your favorite things about our Stamp Camp? And then I had one other thing to tell you. What was it? The voting card, the stamp camp. Oh, the shares. Steve, did you help me figure out the shares last night?
Yes.
Was that the funnest thing you ever did?
Fun?
We have
Is that the adjective you're using?
We have an Excel spreadsheet, and I'm like, let's copy and paste these things and add it all up. But for the mini catalog, bless your heart, by the way, spousal credits, what was it worth last night?
I got your love and affection.
Lots of, I think it cost me lots of spousal credits to have him help me do that last night.
So it was funny because she says, you know what? Everything's fun when we do it together.
Yeah, isn't this fun, honey? And he was like,
no.
Okay, do you know how I know he wasn't having fun? The 5th time he sighed, I was like, maybe I'll finish this myself later because I don't think you're having fun. But anyway, the shares, I have, I think 4 demo shares left. I can do demo share. If you're a demo, you can get the share in December. I sell 7 of them because I can only buy 2 of everything. In January, anybody can have them. They are $60 shipped. You get ribbon, you get paper, you get embellishments. It's a great deal. And should I show this? I probably shouldn't. I try not to buy too much from the mini catalogs. Steve, close your ears and your eyes. Pretend nothing to see here.
I'll go to my happy place.
Here's the stamp sets I have from the new catalog. Be My Valentine, you know that. I got that because of On Stage. Doggone Friendly. I'm dog crazy. Are any of you dog crazy? You can pick out your dog and just spotlight your dog. So I have looked to see which dog is Molly on here. And Maya. Hot air balloon. I know Stampin' Up's done balloons before. I've never bought them before. The DSP is so pretty, and I have an idea for this. Stop looking. You're not looking. Someone talk to Steve and distract him.
Well, Janice is talking about dogs, so that's distracting me.
Heartfelt hexagon with the punch. Yeah. I've used this a lot already. I think Barb and Chris helped me make a bunch of calendars sending you lots of love and hugs. And I love the Mr. and Mrs. It's great. Okay, so I don't know if I've told you guys this before. I'm an ice cream fan. I wish I wasn't. But look at how big this is. And this ice cream cone folds over to you're
That's
looking
almost like
again.
Actual size.
You're looking again, Steve.
How can I not look? It's on the screen. I'm doing my job.
Janice, can't you talk to him about dogs somewhere? Perennial postage. Okay, so this one, look at these dies. You need the dies of perennial postage, I've got to say. Stampin' Up! Has the best dies, don't they? I am certainly a die fan, and I love the sentiments on this perennial postage. So my team members that are within the Des Moines area are all writing down. Barb Kingsley, I see it in her book, writing down what I have because people borrow them, which is great. Painted lavender. The DSP for this is so pretty. And yeah, I can't wait to use that set. Everyone who came to On Stage got Planted Paradise. This one was free, honey. I didn't pay any money for this. Yay.
Yay, I like that. That's the best price.
And this, doesn't it look little? This is images at 60%. So look at this pot right here. You think, oh, it's not very big. And then you open it up, and it's a ginormous pot. Let's measure it. The pot is 2.5 inches across, okay? You can make some serious potted plants with that. And this one, I'll be making Steve some cards, and my dad. Trusty tools. And the SAB paper that goes with this. Oh, I have that already. It's so cute. But those are my stamp sets.
Is that why we needed more plastic containers?
Yeah. So for I was going to say Good Friday. For what was Friday called? Black Friday. I did buy some more containers. Did they come? Or how do you know about those?
I saw them on Amazon.
You saw them on Amazon? Yeah. I don't usually shop too much, but I have been shopping a lot this weekend, unfortunately. Okay, my paper keeps moving. Who's ready to make a card? Okay, if you would like and share this video, I would super appreciate it. And I have a question before we get started with the other one. Here's the card. Do you like it with the same DSP on both sides? This is copper, clay, and black. And it's the Oh Holy Night DSP.
Hey, wait a second. I was waiting to interject when you changed topics and I missed it. Bev wants to know if you've priced the shares yet.
Yes, I have. Can you make the comments go down on my screen? The last comment I have is Janice with the dog, so I can't see the rest. Yay, thank you. So, do you like it better with the copper clay around the edge and then the DSP in the middle? Or do you like DSP both places? Can you let me know? Okay, so I decided to make, the price. Yes, the spring mini catalog, January to April shares, $60 shipped. That's, when I do the DSP, generally if it comes in a 12 by 12 and it's normal paper, you get a half a sheet. So this is not 6 by 6 paper, it's 6 by 12. So look at that. If you're price shopping, you're getting twice as much paper from me. And I love the DSP. A lot of times with a half a sheet of DSP, I can make everything I want. With a quarter of a sheet of DSP, I would not get everything I want. So I recommend the 6 by 12 on the shares. $60 shipped. Okay. So we're going to make it again. And this time I'm going to use some blue colors instead of this copper clay. So what we're going to start out with, I have a couple screens for you, Steve. We're going to do the thick basic white. And it's just a normal card size, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then what I did is I took the Oh Holy Night DSP. Let me show you everything I used. I used the Stars at Night, the dies, and the embossing folder. I used the deckled rectangles. On this one I'm making, I used a rhinestone. And I love the sentiments from Night Divine. And I'm using Night of Navy ink. And then for the colors, it's Night of Navy, Basic White, and Boho Blue. Okay? So the difference is a normal card. I'm looking up here to grab a normal card, but they're all fun folds. A normal card would be this way. But for this card, turn it around. It's opening from the left, okay? So I took the Oh Holy Night DSP and I cut out the largest deckled rectangle out of the DSP and I glued it on here. And like I said, normally it would be here, right? So you're doing this backwards. Ooh. And after I glued it on,
okay, I am not sure what banners I'm supposed to be displaying.
just stay where you are.
Okay.
Stay where you are. So after I glued it on, then I took the 4th largest deckled rectangle and I cut through both layers. I cut through the card base and I cut through the DSP all at once. Let Steve know if you have any questions about this. Largest and 4th largest is how we get this card base. But remember, it's backwards. But you know, who would know? You could do it this way and then just turn it around because my paper's not directional. Okay, now if you go to the next banner, Steve.
Okay.
The next banner, I use Night of Navy. And this is 8 inches across and 5 1/4 up and down. And then I scored it at 2 inches and 4 inches. Then I grabbed my Stars at Night embossing folder and I put it in just up to the 4-inch score line. So I ran it through the embossing folder like this. And now I have, this does not have embossing, and these two folded sections have embossing. Yay, Gianna's here tonight. So nice to see everyone. And Kathy Walton, yes, thank you for all your hearts and all your love and people sharing the video. We appreciate that. Okay, now what we're going to do, and you don't have anything for this, Steve. We're going to take our card base, and we're going to take our blue section, and I'm just going to adhere this. And there's an equal amount of space all the way around, like you would normally layer a card. So our Christmas tree arrived.
Oh, that's right. How did I forget that?
Our kids talked us into getting a new Christmas tree. We had a Christmas tree with 175 pieces, and it wasn't pre-lit, and it was almost 40 years old.
And you have to put together one branch at a time.
One branch at a time. And they talked us into this new one, and it came yesterday, and it took 2 people to carry the box in. And I was thinking, oh no, what
have we done?
What have we done? Okay, so do you see how this is now? Card base, the folded part is coming in from the left. Okay? Yay. And then this folds over the top. Now for the sentiment, I'm going to skip ahead, and you don't have anything for this. On this card, I just put the 4th largest sentiment. So like when I cut out this card base, this is what came out of there, right? And I stamped in Knight of Navy, glory to God in the highest. And I was going to put it on here, and then I just thought, you know, it would be pretty with some boho blue. So whenever we do cards, you can get an idea from someone, and then just you do you and change it up the way you want. So this layer is the 4th largest deckled rectangle, and I'm layering it onto boho blue in the 3rd largest deckled rectangle. Tony likes the pop. Yay. The pop of color. Okay, so for this one, nope, it's going to be here. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to center it. And then I can smoosh it around.
Smoosh it.
So the white part exactly shows through that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is on this one I have basic black, and this is also the 4th biggest deckled rectangle. So I'm going to fold in these sides, and I'm going to put glue just right here on this navy part, because I want this exactly in the right place. And then I'm going to take my deckled 4th largest. You know, one thing I didn't think of is the deckled is slightly different on one side than the other. Which side is this? It's this side.
You're going to have to trial and error.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle piece. So I'm going to sit here a minute. Decorating the tree after dinner, Karen. Yay. When are we going to decorate our tree, Steve? I think we're scared to open the box.
Yeah, well, we got to get over the fear of opening the box first. You know, I'll open the box and get the tree set up. I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. It'll be fun.
Are you?
Yeah. Just because it's going to be so much faster and easier. But what I thought I'd do is wait till you weren't home, and then, you know, it'll take about 20 minutes to set.
Wait, are you going to surprise me?
I'm going to set the thing up in about 20 minutes, and then, you know, come home and say, wow, that must have taken a long time. I'll go, oh, yeah.
And you get more spousal credits.
I get more spousal credits.
You know, you are a smart man.
That's why, you know, half the things out in the garage that take me so long, you know, I'm watching my football on my phone. And,
you shouldn't tell your secrets.
Right?
Okay, so now I have a piece of DSP. You have a thing for this. We've gone through a couple. Go forward on your things. Can you go down to 2 1/4 by 3 1/2?
Got it.
Okay, so from the Oh Holy Night, when it says in my directions, it is on my blog this morning, stampingmom.com. This is the 2 1/4 by 3 1/2. Today I'm going to use a different sheet of DSP and see how that turns out. If you like it, I thought of it, and if you don't like it, that's what Steve chose.
Yeah, I told her to do it that way.
Okay, so I am just going to do this flat. You don't want to do, I know we like dimensionals, but you don't want to do a lot of dimensionals on this card because there's already too many layers. So we want to be able to send it in the mail, so we're not gonna add a bunch. And now I was gonna show you on this first card what I used. I really like the way this star turned out, so I thought I'd show you what I used. This first black layer is from the triple. This is a triple star, and this one right here is what the black is. And then the copper, is it copper clay? The second star is made out of this one. I'll hold it up. First star out of black is this. This is copper clay. This one is black. And this one is the oxidized copper. And then I used the adhesive back star trinkets, which are sold out on this card. So you can see that oxidized copper with the star in the middle. In real life, it's super pretty, right, Steve?
It is. It really sticks out.
Okay, so I couldn't do that this time because with the blue and white, silver would look good. But I used options just a little bit different. I did this die again for the navy. And the boho blue is this one. Night of Navy is this one. I skipped using that one. And I cut this little one of the triple out in white and put a rhinestone on it. And the reason I did that is I thought it looked good against this light background of stars. Hey, have you talked about Prize Patrol, Steve?
I have not. I did run the banner for a little while, so people could see it going across the bottom. I'll do that again.
Are people signed up for Prize Patrol? You can win one of these cards.
Many people are signed up for Prize Patrol.
And I'm just going to center this star. Oh, another thing I was thinking about is I was going to go one star bigger. Again, it's another case where you do you. But I thought maybe the darker star looked better on this, although those stars are white. Maybe I should have asked.
I agree. Darker, better.
Better. Mm-hmm. But you could layer it. That white one is the center one. So that's one thing that I think is fun, is just figuring out how you want it to be.
Hey, can I do a quick promo for Best Last Half?
Sure.
So, we have a YouTube channel where we put our travel videos. It's called Best Last Half. And I'll show you what our logo looks like. And also tell you how to sign up. The easiest way is just to go to YouTube and do a quick search. And
you have to put best last. We're saying best last, like the last day, half. It's the best last half of your life. Best last half in quotes.
So there you go.
I guess they can see it on the screen.
That's how to find it. And please subscribe and check out our travel videos. Last
year we went on a camper van adventure. All of those videos are on there. This year we went to Ireland, and those videos are on there. Kathy Walton says no white star, and Janice, so we agree on that. And Bev, yay. I like it when everyone agrees. So now tell me, which one do you like better? Do you like number 1 or do you like number 2? And did I make a mistake using this lighter paper in the center? Should I have used the same paper like I did on this one? Or do you like it with, I don't know, to me, it's just fun to mix it up and do it a different way. But vote for 1 or 2. And then if you're in Prize Patrol, do you have everybody in Prize Patrol that wants to be there?
I hope so. I was running the banner, so
Okay.
hashtag Prize Patrol in the comments if you want to
Okay, so this
in the
is the
drawing.
last day in November. You can't win if you already won in November, but I don't think any of you have won already. Hi, Angie. It's good to see you. Judy Bradshaw, I'm glad you're back. Seems like it's evenly split maybe between 1 and 2. You like the copper one better? Yeah. I do think the copper one shows up better on my camera. Steve, give me the real life vote here.
Actually, number 2 is in the lead.
Number 2's, except you're a blue guy. We're both kind of blue people.
Yeah, but I'm with my blue people here.
Okay. Nancy McKenzie, where are you from? I don't know if you've been on here. And Laura Kemper, you new? If you're new, tell us where you're from.
Keisha is on, and she loves blue, as does Jeanne.
Okay, Kathy Walton could not find Best Last Half on YouTube.
It's there.
How is there another way to show them how to find it? We'll work on that for next week.
Sure.
Okay.
I gave them the hashtag too. You can do hashtag best last half all smushed
Does
together.
that get you to get there too?
Should.
Okay. Okay, let's draw for the prize.
Okay.
How many people are signed up for Prize Patrol?
Well, we're about
If
to
you're
find out.
new, have you figured out how to do it? Hashtag Prize Patrol. Oh, there's 25 people entered. Good deal. And you can tell me if you want card number 1, the copper and black, or card number 2, the navy and boho blue.
Okay,
And
here
while
we go.
he's doing that, again, oh, you can't see. Never mind. I'll just be quiet. Imagine that.
No, now's the exciting part. We can see who wins.
Who is going to win?
Bridget.
Bridget! Yay! So you'll have to tell me, Bridget, do you want copper and black or blue and navy? And I know you know my email, so go ahead and email me, Bridget.
She just said she likes both versions.
You like both? Well, you have to pick one. I need to keep one to send to someone else, but I am happy to send one to you. You guys are awesome. I hope you're getting all your Christmas festivities done and prepped for. And
All your presents purchased.
Yeah. We aren't doing a lot of presents this year. Steve is making fudge.
Go figure.
Yeah. But we need to actually sit down and make the list. Do you all have the list of exactly everything you need to do? I will feel better when I know exactly what that is.
You always do. You know, makes you feel more comfortable.
Well, you guys, we love having you join us every week. Please tell your friends, share the video, and please come back next week. We will be here with a fun card, right?
And witty banter.
And witty. Well, it's debatable. Oh, there was one more thing I was going to tell you. For Paper Pumpkin, for my subscribers, they get 2 different tutorials every month, and they get to chat and pumpkin. Can you put up the screen for that?
Chat and pumpkin.
Chat and pumpkin. And the reason I'm thinking of it is I have a friend in Hawaii, and this time she did 2 tutorials and I did 1, so you get 3. So think about being a Paper Pumpkin subscriber with us. You get lots of benefits and it's fun. And then you get Steve on a little Zoom call, a much smaller Zoom call, and he has fun chatting with everyone.
Always do.
So have a blessed week, everyone. Please come back. Bye-bye.
Bye.